Hey guys, what's up, and welcome to the Pondering Nerdcast. This is episode 5 of season 2, and tonight here I have with me is Nate Rowe on the computers. He's incognito, at the moment, his camera stopped working or whatever.
Nah, I'm here. I'm just the voice of God again.
Yes, and we also have with us Alyssa Spector.
Hey guys.
She's also the twin sister.
I happen to be a Daredevil's twin sister.
Yeah, and all that stuff.
You're blind?
Actually, a reason why I'm wearing the sunglasses is it's a little bright in here. But
It's bright and warm.
She's hungover. It's all that wine throughout the
It's like bright and warm in here. But let's get things started, shall we? So today we're going to be talking about, we got a little bit of camera news, some little tech news and whatnot. This company, not company, but I should say this is a university, if I'm not mistaken, that made a self-powering camera. What's the name of the damn university that did this? Columbia. Yes. Columbia University came up with this camera that can power itself from its own camera, its own pictures. So the way that works is, according to them, you take a picture, and because it creates energy, it then stores that light energy and then puts it back into the body of the camera.
Oh.
And so they're pretty much saying that it can power itself forever, in a sense. It's almost like how I would say solar technology works, the solar energy stuff technology works. And but right now it only takes black and white stills. As you can see here in the little preview that they put up here on the website on Engadget, and it's very low resolution. It's cool,
the
but
picture itself's
it almost looks
quite interesting.
It's almost like an after shot, like they're trying to capture ghosts or something.
It's just some guy turning his head and it's opening his mouth.
Yeah,
the technology is cool. The self-sustaining stuff about it is pretty cool, but they definitely have to upgrade. When you're talking about high-res pics from your phone, you know what I mean? They're going to have to kind of... I guarantee you within a few years we'll see this kind of technology moving into smartphones and something like that. And that will be something to see. But, it's cool technology, man. It's cool to see it headed that way.
Yeah. And I should add that it's not this is not something you can go buy next year. It's not really being used as it's just a proof of concept, we can do this. So it's not going to be this whole thing.
It's in its the early stages.
Very early stages. But if it does become a viable technology, like Nate says, you never know. Being your next, piece of crap phone you were going to buy and complain about in 6 months.
It's not charging itself, guys.
Yeah, somebody
What
somewhere.
if you had a phone that was charging itself off phone calls? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I have a feeling. That'd be kind of cool.
Or via text messages. Every time you send a text message, your phone charges a little bit.
That would be amazing because as of right now, my phone dies in 20 minutes.
Got charged.
I already see the commercial for it. It's people are stuck to the wall on their charger, and the other person's walking by meh. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd be very cool indeed.
You can have that one, Verizon. There you go.
Oh boy, don't give Verizon ideas. I hate that company.
I use Verizon.
I hate that company. But yeah, moving on, we have another piece of interesting engineering going on here. This one, again, I can't remember the name of the company or the school that did this, but they created this little tiny robot that can pull, I guess, 3 times its weight or something like that. I could be wrong about that, but
it's so cute.
it's it's 2,000 times its weight. So, okay, cool. And it's made by Microbots, something, blah, 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 blah. Stanford Engineering. I should have known that by the cup. It's like, so yeah, like this little tiny robot. You know, it's like
It's so cute. It's little wheels.
it just takes it, then pulls it, and then pulls like a coffee mug. I mean, that's what we invent stuff for now, to bring us our coffee.
Yes, that would be amazing. I wouldn't have to ever get up again to get a cup
like,
of coffee.
Robot boy, bring me coffee now. It's like
It's just
It's kind of though like I don't know, man. I see it as the same argument for those like bionic ants that we talked about that one time. It's like, what's the practical purpose of it? It's like the gif of this thing is, oh yeah, it's pulling a weight across the floor, and oh yeah, it's pulling a cup of coffee. It's like, I mean, just the headline is so misleading, man. It just goes into like the misleading news headlines because it's talking about the tiny robot is Spider-Man strong, and I'm thinking this tiny robot's got like a building over its head or something. You know what I mean? It's like, nope. Pulling a cup of coffee across the desk.
It's just more technology to advance to just make us lazier.
Yeah, I like how the first thing. I mean, my only, like I said before about the tiny ants and stuff like that. I can see this working for maybe natural disasters, like unfortunately the recent one in Nepal, the earthquake, where maybe if you have like a swarm of these go into the rubble, crawl in between, and like remove rubble to help save people or
That's
locate
true.
people.
That's true. Something small can go under and just
Right, and find
pull it out.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty incredible at this stage what they're doing and how it can move 2,000 times the weight. Like I guess the only thing they would have to worry about it being durable enough to not get crushed by debris or whatever else.
Or they
that
could
might hinder it.
they could use it to like carry like wire underneath the ground too. And
Yeah, it'd be a great way to like maybe, run cables across the ocean or whatever. Like I'm sure they could come up with a few ways, but as you can see from the video, it's very rudimentary, very, 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 very early stages, but exciting nonetheless. I would say.
Yeah, cool technology for sure.
Technology to save us all.
Dun, dun, dun.
The world of tomorrow. No, I'm sorry. So, but anyway. But speaking of like being saved and everything, we're gonna move on here to our next topic. An article that we found on CNET: the 13 most powerful female superheroes right now. Yes, 13 of them. They're all powerful. Awesome. Let's go through them now. And I should also mention that we have a fact checker in here in the studio today. She's very quiet in the corner.
say hi, fact checker.
Hi, fact checker.
Let's get started here. So first up is singularity. So pretty much singularity is a pocket universe that's in the shape of a woman. There you go.
Right, fact checker?
Fact checker's face looks like what?
Fact checker's face says, "Go with it."
Yes.
I mean, the concept sounds cool, but I still don't get how a cosmic, event becomes a person. So
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we would have to read the book to figure this out. But
Science.
yeah.
science rules.
Science is like, I'm universe, and I am here.
And I have a personality.
Next up here is She-Hulk. Everybody knows who She-Hulk
Yay!
is. Bruce Banner's cousin. She's a lawyer. She's green. And
She's, yeah.
yeah.
That's, yeah.
And she still doesn't have a movie or a show
Surprisingly.
or a book. Is she even a book? Does she even have a book?
I'm pretty
Oh yeah.
sure-
Well, I mean, if you're talking comics, she's had her own comic series for a
I
while.
feel like
But
every comic book character
Really? I didn't
has
know.
had their own story.
it'd be nice to see her in a movie, like at least a cameo. You know what I mean? Like, and Avengers could be headed in that direction. Who knows? I mean, they're trying to get everybody and their mama on that. So
Right.
it's possible we could see her one day.
Yeah. I would like to see it too. All right, moving on here is Thor. This is
female Thor.
The female Thor, but a bit misleading. It's not really female Thor. It's just she wields the hammer, Mjolnir.
Meow, meow.
Meow,
or
meow, meow.
meow, meow.
Meow, meow.
But Thor is still around. He has his own book. He's just on some quest to be worthy again to wield a hammer.
I don't know. The whole thing is still kind of confusing. Like, it's the title of Thor, but Thor is still around. So
Why
what
is
is
she
he
called Thor? Like,
And
yeah,
what does he call himself? Like, apparently, I read something recently. His name is like Odin's son or something. Like that's his new name now, Odin's son.
He's
Like,
like,
really?
you're no longer Thor, bastard.
Yeah, that's gotta suck. Like they take your weapon and your name. It's
Yeah.
like
You're like,
he just sounds like a bum now that's on the street. You know? I was Thor once. Yeah, shut up, dude. Whatever.
I can still see that. He just sitting around with his long flowing locks, just bumming it in the alleyway somewhere. I used to be an Avenger.
That's like,
Me and
but
Tony were friends.
it's ridiculous though. It's like if somebody took my name and my name now became like Spectre Daughter. So
Spectre daughter.
That's pretty good. Next up is Supergirl.
Supergirl.
You know, another cousin.
Super short skirt is what her real name is. Yeah.
Something L.
Kara.
Karen.
Kara.
Super
L,
short skirt.
I think.
It's super short skirt.
Super short skirt with long boots.
I know it's Kara, but
Kara L.
Kara
or
L.
something. What? Well, she is the cousin of Superman. So yeah, as you can see, there is going to be a live-action version of the show on CBS, and this is the actual actress that's going to be playing her. I believe her name is Melissa something or the other. I cannot.
Melissa Benoist.
Benoist.
Sounds
Noise.
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 Noise. No. Okay.
Really random. Did you know that there was a Supergirl live-action movie many years ago?
Yes, I saw that. I actually I actually like that movie. I'm not gonna lie, it's cheesy as shit, but I actually liked it. I thought it was
I
pretty
didn't
cool.
know.
You like
that
that
they
movie,
made-
but you don't like Iron Man 3. What the hell?
No, I do not like Iron Man 3.
I liked Iron Man 3.
I do
Even
not.
though it took the plot from The Incredibles.
Pretty much, yeah.
Seriously. The main bad guy was like, oh, I was your biggest fan, and now I'm your enemy. It's the same thing as Incredibles 3.
Yeah.
Seriously.
It was
All
pretty
down
funny.
to War Machine wondering where his suit is, like Frozone asking where his super suit is.
I guess everybody's borrowing from each other. And all right, so next up here is Wonder Woman. You know, she's she's going to appear in the Batman v Superman
Dawn of Justice.
that's due in theaters in March 2016, where an old white guy that has too much money beats up on poor people and gets pissed off at the other white guy from another planet.
And then
Sorry,
there's
we're
other-
supposed to be
But
talking about Wonder Woman.
Lex Luthor's not even old, I think, in this movie. He's being played by, what's his face?
Gal
guy.
Gadot.
Yeah,
Oh,
Facebook
no.
guy.
Yeah. So he's gonna be all chatty.
Oh, I totally
Yeah.
blanked
But
on his
we're
name.
we're talking about Wonder Woman here. But so yeah, Wonder Woman. We all know who she is. She's been around for a long, long time. If you want to see an interesting play on Wonder Woman, I advise you to go see Flashpoint Paradox. She has no chill, as the kids say. No chill in that movie. None.
She cray cray.
She
cray.
She cray. Next one is Captain Marvel. So, you know, so Captain Marvel is also known as Ms. Marvel, and you know, interesting thing about her, I believe I don't know about this particular version. This might be a new Captain Marvel, if I'm not mistaken, because Rogue gets her power from Captain Marvel, like in one of the X-Men issues.
Really?
Yeah, they were like training or fighting or something. Because the way Rogue's powers work is like if she holds on to you long enough, she'll take the whole thing, but she can kill you. It's like you will either die or go into a coma, you know, stuff like that.
Okay.
So that's how she was able to have like flight and super strength and stuff like that. But yeah, this is Captain Marvel, and she kicks ass or something like that. Right.
They're making a movie based on her.
Oh, cool. All right. Look
Like
forward
in
to that
2018 or
one.
17.
Oh, wow.
So it's, well,
They're going to be making movies for, we will have kids and they will probably be off to college and they're still making movies. It's like-
Probably.
Next up is Spider-Woman. Spider-Woman. Like I don't know much about Spider-Woman.
Neither do I.
I know she
honestly.
had she had energy blast, and she was
She's
part
like
of the whole-
Spider-Man, but with boobs.
But there's
much.
also a Spider Girl.
right? And
Who's-
somebody named Silk. I don't know.
Well, Silk
Isn't
is
there like
new.
a Spider Becky or something?
There's
Spider-Gwen.
Spider Gwen.
Yeah.
Spider
Spider-
Gwen.
yeah,
I
yeah,
knew it was something like that.
Spider-Gwen is also like. That's
I think
part
she's
of
also
it.
on the list.
That's probably on the list. Oh yeah, Silk.
Silk looks like a spider, like a female version of Spider, like a ninja
Spider-Man, Spider-Woman,
Spider-Woman,
like an assassin. Like, but she's pretty new. She debuted apparently this year in February. I don't know anything about her. Never read anything about her, so I don't
She
know.
also has Spider-Man-like abilities. So there's a lot of Spider characters. We have Spider-Man, Spider-Woman, Spider-Girl, Spider-Gwen, and now we have Silk.
There's Spider-Pig.
Well,
My
that's
favorite. It's like-
Spider-Pig. Spider-Pig.
Are they saying that they
Does
want to
whatever
change
it is.
Spider-Man into a woman instead? Since he's so lanky and flexible.
What?
I don't know.
No!
That's my conspiracy theory.
Come on.
My conspiracy theory. No. All right. It's okay. Next. Oh, Spider-Gwen.
Spider-Gwen. I still think that is the least creative name ever. I'm sorry, guys.
It is.
It's just like, hey, here's
I mean-
Spider with my name attached to it. It's like if I was Spider Alyssa. It's stupid. I'm sorry.
I'm Spider-Lance.
Spider
That's
Nate.
Spider-Lance.
Spider.
Spider
Spider fact checker.
fact checker.
Like,
Spider Nate.
I would say I do like her. I do like her. What do you call it? The way it's drawn, like it's the pastel colors are pretty
Yeah,
cool.
no, her design is really cool. It's just they really couldn't come up with a better name than just Spider-Gwen. Like, what's the point of having, a secret identity, when it's your name is in your superhero name.
Yeah.
Hi, my name's Gwen. Oh, are you Spider Gwen? No.
No.
Just
I just
Gwen.
happen to have that name. Next up is Ms.
Miss Marvel.
Again,
This is a different Miss Marvel, though. This is
Israeli teenager. No, Muslim teenager. Sorry. The first one. I don't know. Anyways, this is why I'm confused. There's Captain Marvel, and then there's Ms. Marvel, and
well, the first Miss Marvel became Captain Marvel. There was a Captain Marvel, then there was Miss Marvel, then Carol Danvers, the Miss Marvel, became Captain Marvel, and I guess this chick is the new Miss Marvel, since that Miss Marvel went on to become Captain Marvel.
I'm still confused.
I'm confused.
Fact
My
checker.
head hurts.
Fact checker doesn't know either.
It's like my head hurts too.
This is that cool. Anyway, next up is Power Girl here.
Oh, that's a different Power Girl.
Yeah, this is
Oh.
a new Power Girl. She's 17 years old. She's considered the planet's most intelligent 17-year-old.
I find it weird that she's a 17-year-old because Power Girl is all about the cleavage.
and
and
I mean, she does
She
have
has,
some
she
cleavage
does,
going on.
but she's 17.
Yeah, it's a little weird. It's like, could you release her a year later? Maybe I won't feel so weirded out
So
by it.
what happens to the other Power Girl? Because the first one, because she's basically Supergirl from an
Like, she was-
alternate reality.
Right, and she's supposed to,
From a different
hate her,
universe.
like she hates her or something like that. Or I think Lex Luthor brainwashed her into hating Supergirl or something like that. I don't remember. But
Then
there-
again, Supergirl happens to have a bunch of different
Power,
personas from
yeah.
different universes. So.
Yeah, even with Power Girl, I remember watching an episode, animated episode. I forgot what. Actually, I think it was a movie based on Supergirl, and Power Girl was a clone from Supergirl, and it all kind of weird.
Something
shit
else,
happened.
there's another personality called Matrix. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's-
Let's move on. Gamora. Everybody knows who Gamora is at this point, right? You've seen Guardians of the Galaxy, right? Everybody seen it?
And if you haven't seen
Yes.
it, then
yeah. Nate has
get
seen
out
it,
from under the rock,
Yeah.
dude.
because that's kind of weird. If you
I
haven't
don't know, but I see. I don't even know if she belongs on the same list as some of these other people, because like how does Gamora end up on the same list as Wonder Woman or She-Hulk, or I mean, because like we'll even say She-Hulk, because She-Hulk's green too, so we'll put them head to head. I mean, there's like literally nothing. I mean, I don't know. Maybe the movie doesn't. Maybe in the comics, Gamora is way more badass than the movie portrayed her. And I'm not saying that the movie didn't portray her as such, but she definitely wasn't like super strong. And though she was more of a Boba Fett almost, she was like this bounty hunter type character.
Yeah.
She was badass, but like superpowers, does she really have any superpowers? I mean,
Maybe.
like how did she make it on this list? Like, because this is like the 13 most powerful, right? Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
don't
right
see how she
now.
stands-
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see how she stands up to Wonder Woman. Just saying.
I
She's cool.
believe Gamora is one of the daughters of Galactus, that's coming to kill everyone with his very shiny glove. So maybe she does have some latent power that wasn't represented in the movie, but maybe it is in, like you said, it could be in a comic book. That the comic books are like what, 10 years old now or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. So.
But Thor is Odin's son, and I mean, look at him. We just said he's a bum on the street now. So I mean,
They took my name.
It's powerful. I'm just saying.
Took my mirror.
Took my mirror. They took my job. They took his job.
Smack in the pow. Meow meow.
They took his job.
Next up is Jean Grey. Everybody knows who Jean Grey is. Cyclops and Wolverine fight over her all the time.
Now, is
interesting
this
fact.
Jean Grey slash Phoenix, or is this just Jean Grey?
This is Jean.
Just Jean
Grey. Interesting enough, the actress that plays her is their first. I don't think this is the same actress, right? That played her in the first X-Men movie.
Fact checker?
A fact checker. But if I remember correctly, the first actress that played her, people are shocked at how old she is. Like, I think she's like pushing 50 something.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, she was in GoldenEye. She was the
Yeah.
Russian chick in GoldenEye. Like, that's how far back she goes.
Yeah.
At least that I remember. And I'm sure she was in stuff before. I know she was in. There was a movie with Matt Damon and. I'm blanking on the dude's name, but it was called Rounders. It was a.
Oh, wow.
And she was in that as well. She's been doing stuff for a long time.
Yeah.
Long time.
She's now 51.
Oh, she's 51. Fact checker for the win.
What's her name
Good
again?
for age.
She looks great. What's her name?
It says right there.
Sophia. So is it the same person, Sophia Turner?
Game of Thrones star Sophia Turner.
No.
From Famke Jensen.
Ah. Okay. All right.
I was gonna say she's not on Game of Thrones. The one
She
I'm
look
thinking.
good. I'm sorry. She look good. She look for 51. I'm just saying. Yeah, she look good. Next up here. Oh, that's it.
I guess that's it.
That's it. All right.
That's all, folks.
That's the list. Yeah. Moving on to our next topic here. If you are a horror film, if you are a horror fan, then you probably, or I would say a horror survival video game fan, then you know about the Silent Hill series. And I think last year, Konami released a trailer of, it's what was called PT, playable teaser for the PS3 or any PlayStation, where you can download and play. I think it was like a half an hour long teaser of Silent Hills.
It was pretty much. I don't think it was timed. I think it was because I played it and it was really good. I'm not into horror games like that though, so I got about halfway through it and was like, nope, I'm a pussy.
Well, they said it's if you didn't find out how to beat it online, they say it could take people anywhere from like 30 minutes to like 3 hours to beat the playable trailer. I haven't played it, but I've seen videos of it. Because there's things
like
you
the
have
thing
to,
about it, you go through this loop. It's like an endless loop, and if you don't figure out what you're supposed to change in the environment, then like you're stuck in the loop.
Well,
so.
it's not even that. If you get to like the last loop, and if you didn't complete or collect what you needed to do, like you pretty much die and have to start over. But you start at a certain point so that you don't have to go through all the loops over again.
Okay.
That sucks.
Well, the coolest thing about this demo, though, was that I thought, and I kind of said this before the podcast, was, if I'm not mistaken, at E3, they came out and announced this, and then they said, oh, by the way, it's on the PlayStation Store. Go ahead and go download it. And like, I'm really hoping that with E3 coming up, that some companies are going to take advantage of that and do that same thing. I mean, it would just be so crazy to, hey, there's the first level of Battlefronts online. You guys go ahead and go have at it. You know what I mean? Something like that. But, I mean, doubtful. But, you know, it was a really cool concept that I'd love to see happen again for sure. And it sucks about Silent Hill. I mean, that's like a franchise that has been around forever. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah. That's the thing that sucks. It kind of got canceled.
Yeah, that's pretty much what the story is about. So, there's a bit of a distinction that I found in this article. It says Silent Hills, but Konami will be continuing the Silent Hill series, not Hills.
Yeah,
So,
Hills was just
yeah,
the name.
you're right. And
game.
the way this works is it was going to be produced by film director Guillermo del Toro and also famed video game designer Hideo Kojima, and starring I forgot this guy's name. Walking Dead. Oh, Norman Reedus. Reedus. Yeah, but you know,
so
it
wait,
was
it's
Daryl.
just the game that's getting canceled, not the whole franchise?
Just this particular game.
This game.
Oh,
Yeah.
See, I was under the misconception that I thought it was like the entire franchise.
Oh no,
No,
no! It's just
okay.
this game, and
Right.
it's such a shame that it's going to cancel because that team up of those three people
This is
would have
so
been
awesome.
amazing.
Yeah. And I was shocked. I was like, oh, because I didn't really think about downloading the trailer when I had a PS3, so I was like, whatever. I play it whenever I get a chance. But I'm kind of bummed that I missed it because they took it off the store yesterday or today. I can't remember. But yeah, the game is being canceled. They're not really saying why it's being canceled. Even the person they were going to use for the main protagonist in the game, Norman Reedus, says he knows just as much as we do. Like, he doesn't have any insider information about what happened. And but
How do you make that call to him? Like, hey, you know that game you've been working on?
Yeah. All that motion capture. Yeah. It's like,
All that shit you've done already for it? Yeah, canceled. Sorry.
yeah.
I
Sorry,
don't know.
bro.
I heard it had to do with some kind of like dispute between Kojima and Konami. Kojima left Konami, so from what I've heard.
Okay.
So I guess
Maybe he
with him
wanted more
leaving-
money. Maybe
Well, I heard it had something to do with the Metal Gear Solid series. So
Oh, okay.
could have been creative difference. I'm not sure.
That Metal Gear Solid series is kind of spiraled. That's just my opinion. It's my personal opinion. Doesn't mean anybody else here has that opinion. I know there are some Metal Gear fans out there. Don't kill me. It's fine. It's like, but yeah, this game is now. This particular project is now canceled.
I'm hoping they bring it back to life one day
maybe.
because
I don't know. It like to suffer a blow, like with him leaving, and yeah, I don't know, man. That's like there have been games that have suffered less of a blow and still never made it. So it'd be cool. I mean, even though we do have to note though that the PT they said before PT was not a part of the game at all. Like that was just totally
Proof of
its own
concept.
little thing. Yeah, but it had nothing to do with the game itself. So it's not like we really lost anything. PT was pretty much just all that came out of that project, really, which is unfortunate. But as long as he's continuing with the series, I mean, there's nothing to say he can't have a badass one out in the next couple of years. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
anyway.
True that indeed. So we're going off to our last topic of the evening here, which is something that's pretty fucking cool in my opinion. It's like, Sony, as we all know, the great company that gets hacked every other month, made an announcement that they are developing a female-driven Jump Street film plus a Men in Black crossover. Now, I'm not sure how that fits together with the Men in Black crossover.
It's two different films. It's
so-
going to be.
So
Yeah.
Why they mention the crossover though? Like, what's the connection?
Because they're knocking out two announcements with one stone. They're saying that they're going to have one that's going to be a female-driven cast. So it's not going to have Jonah Hill and it's not going to have Channing Tatum. It's they might use a couple of the characters from the from the two previous movies. There's a couple characters that they're looking at that might come back on, and then they're talking about actually a couple of the actresses from Broad City possibly coming on, I believe, is what's going down. But yeah, I mean, it looks like it could be cool. And then the crossover with Men in Black, that one I'm worried about, man. Like,
That's a little strange.
Yeah, I'm not even sure how to feel about that one because I saw the last movie was okay, in my opinion. I mean, it was in that Men in Black feel, very colorful craziness all over the place. I mean, I liked it, but I just thought it was an okay movie. We'll see how that works out. But yeah, and they also Sony is also working on a all-female Ghostbusters as well. So
That sounds interesting.
like Sony's going really hard with the all-female cast for movies and stuff like that.
Will the all-female cast be connected to the first two movies, or?
You know, some people are saying that they might be the daughters of of the Ghostbusters, but I don't know how that's going to work out.
Well, I did hear like the baby from like the second movie may become like a Ghostbuster or something, but that's just a rumor.
That would be cool. That would be cool. That would be cool. Have that past connection and stuff like that. Like, how old is the baby now? It's like,
Probably our age,
Yeah,
considering when did this?
Ghostbusters? Fact checker.
I know the first one came out like 30 years ago, but I don't know when the second one came out. Like, I'm assuming about 20 something years ago.
Early 90s or something. I don't know.
If it was early 90s, then definitely.
Yeah. Oh, 1989.
Oh,
Yes. Fact checker.
That's the year I was born.
Yes.
So about 25 years, 25, 26. So
Yeah. All right.
the baby would be our age.
back to the Men in Black one, like according to sources now, they're not sure if Will Smith or Tommy Lee Jones is going to be in the movie. I don't really see how you could have a Men in Black movie without Will Smith in it. Like maybe they play it off that, you know, the Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum are going to be these new agents and they're learning from so and so, but you have to expect that Will Smith's going to at least make a cameo in it. Like you have to. Like, he is Men in Black. I'm sorry. Like,
Yeah.
Tommy Lee Jones is getting a little too old. He's probably going to pass on it. I would think he would probably pass. I mean, he looked ancient in the third one. So
Yeah. He's the older dude. You know. But yeah, I don't know how. It'll be interesting to see where they go with it. I'm a little leery about it.
I don't know, that's just a weird crossover.
It's very strange.
I mean, the fact that 21 Jump Street was originally a TV show, that's just, I don't know, that's just weird to add those two properties together.
It worked. Like, the first time I saw the first movie, a lot of people were just giving shit. Like, it sucks and this and that. It's like, I thought the show was funny. I thought it was pretty funny. I thought it was pretty cool. And I think it worked out pretty well. And, you know, it was a pleasant surprise to me to see that I don't know, I thought it was funny. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But anyway, but yeah, I guess I would say look out for that crossover movie whenever that's going to happen.
more news to come.
Yeah, so I guess, you know, I'm sure nobody's going to go batshit crazy over the trailers either. It's like from our last episode. But yeah, definitely check that out. But anyway, we're going to bring the show to an end right here. Don't forget to find us on iTunes, and we're also on Stitcher as well, and TuneIn Radio. We're being added slowly to other directories out there where you can find podcasts. So, keep an eye out for Pondering Nerdcast. And also, check us out on GamingRebellion.com. You will be right there on the front page. Just click on podcasts, and you would see all our episodes there that, are for season 2. And don't forget to also check out our YouTube page, which is Pondering Nerd Show. There you'll find various videos of, the fact checker playing video games and cursing up a storm and all that stuff. And yeah, that's how that goes. Anything you want to mention, Nate?
No.
There you go.
Nailed it. You nailed it.
Yeah, cool. But until next time, guys, have a good one. Be as nerdy as you can be, and bye.
Bye, guys.
Peace.